Okay.
Word.
Who you got and why?
I'm gonna start at the 5. I'm gonna do the 5 and go up.
Uh-huh.
And my 5, I have Marcus Camby. He was the defensive player in 07 of the year, averaged 12 rebounds and a little over 3 blocks a game. Simple. 4, I got Serge Ibaka. When he was with the Thunder, nasty dog. Simple. Rudy Gay at my 3. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I mean, he gave everybody troubles, really. Like when he was on, he gave everybody troubles. Go drop me 20, easy. Jamal Crawford at my 2. Need somebody that can handle the rock a little bit, that can go get his own shot. Also, go drop me 20. You got me. My 1 is a current player, Jamal Murray.
Oh, damn.
We've never made an all-star team.
Yeah, he hasn't.
That's wild.
Averaging 24 points this season. He got a ring. Hey, they don't win that ring without him. Period.
Oh, no. No question.
Sure. He was the second best player.
No question.
Hold on. Wasn't he going against Donovan Mitchell when he was with the Jazz, dropping like 40 and 50 pieces?
Do y'all remember that when they were going back and forth?
He was dropping like 40 and 50 pieces back in the playoffs. Come on. Like he showed up at the biggest stage and drops a 50 piece. I'm sorry. I mean, that's a hooper.
First thing of your list, I can tell you play DFS because these are DFS players. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamal Crawford, Jamal Murray, Serge Ibaka. I mean, there's no slight. It's just like I could just tell. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of offensive players and a whole bunch of people get a whole bunch of rebounds and blocks and type of stuff.
Right. Right. Especially Rudy. He was active. He could get you steals. So yeah. Play different positions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What y'all think about his list?
I like that list a lot. The Jamal Murray pick was the one because dude is really like an all-star that he really got the list on this list. But he technically is on the list because he never made one. Marcus Camby, I don't know how he never made one either. I mean, that's your like ideal 5, your shot blocker, rebounder. You ain't got to run no plays for him. He's gonna get you a couple putbacks. He's gonna get you 10 to 13 rebounds, about 2 blocks, anchor the defense. Jamal Murray can score. The fit with Murray and the Crawford and Murray, I should say, is it get a little dicey
defensively.
There.
Two ball handlers.
Dicey there. Yeah. But talent wise, I mean, top tier in terms of guys that haven't made an all-star team.
Why hasn't Jamal made it? Is it because Steph, Russ?
I think there are so many people in his time, like in his timeline when he was at his peak. There were so many other people that did what he did, but on a higher level.
Yeah. And it don't help when your number 1, when you're the number 2, is that nice. He is Jokic is the absolute real. So he kind of gets slighted in that for his overall performance because he's so nice, and that sucks. It's the old Kobe thing. Like, I got to get this guy out the way so everybody can see I'm nice. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's averaging, I think, 28 or 30 now in the past, like, couple weeks.
Yeah, Jokic out. He's the guy there. All right, that's a good 5, man. I like that.
I like it.
That's a good 5. Em, you want to go next?
Yeah, I go ahead. I'll go in reverse order from him. I go from the 1 to the 5. I'm gonna go throwback with Mike Bibby because I got a lot of respect for him. I remember that series when we had Kobe and Shaq, and it was him. It was Mike Bibby at the 1. They had like Bobby Jackson, Ito, Vlade, and Pager and C-Web. And boy, that day he was getting busy. He could get to the basket. He could shoot threes. He got handled, dime me up a little bit. He's small, but I had a lot of respect for him coming up from watching him go against those Kobe and Shaq Laker teams, and he was getting busy in big moments, big games. They very well could have easily beaten us in that series if some things would. They came close. They put up a hell of a fight. If they beat us, they would have won a championship. So I got Mike Bibby, and then now I'm going with the 2. I'm going with Corey Maggette at the 2. Yeah, I remember him from his Clipper days. He used to give Kobe work too, like because he was like 6'5", kind of like Diesel. Could post you up, get to the bucket, and finish and one contact type of stuff, and he could defend. Throwback,
And
Corey Maggette.
he apparently knocked his teammates out. I know y'all heard about him knocking out Kyle Singler recently.
No,
Corey Maggette looked like he got hands.
What?
So that doesn't surprise me.
They both went to Duke, and apparently Charlie Villanueva said they was on the Pistons. They was tussling back and forth. Kyle said something, and Corey just straight slept him. Good night. He a Diesel dude. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he could fight. So I'm like,
exactly.
I'm not what that action with Corey Maggette. So I can see that. And then I'm gonna have to steal from him. I had Rudy Gay at my 3. We overlapped there. So I mean, what was Rudy Gay like? 6'9", long arms, can defend, hit the 3, get to the glass, get his own shots. He could pretty much play in any era. I think he could play in the more physical eras, and then you could play him in this era at the 3, or go small ball, put him at the 4 in this era. So the versatility that he gives, he could guard the other team's best player and still give you buckets. So balancing it out, Mike Bibby, where he would be kind of a liability on defense, we kind of got Corey Maggette and Rudy Gay to kind of fill up that slack.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At the 4, I was gonna think Serge, but he took Serge. I don't want to take his whole 5, so I'll go with another all-time favorite of mine. I'll go with LO. Give me him at the 4. You had LO too? Yeah.
Yeah.
6'11", lefty, hit the 3, can get it off the glass, go coast to coast, can actually play, not like a full-time one, but he can make from the 4 spot for you. He can rebound. He's a double-double. Defensively, he's solid. He's not a shot blocker or a stopper, but he's not a terrible.
He was on crack.
Yeah, I mean, after that CP trade that didn't go through, man, that really messes people up. That messed him up. Connect. It's like ugly if you get traded and then that shit don't go through. It's like rough. Pre-CP trade, hello. That's the guy I got on my 4. We closed out 2 championships with him. He wasn't the start. He was a super 6 man, but at the end of the game, you throwing him in there at the 4, and then at the 5, I think I'm gonna go with Al Jefferson.
Dang, bro! No, these is my all right.
Got 2 of yours too. Man, Al was a bucket, man. You could run plays with him. He could score low posts. He had all of the post moves, up and unders, jump hooks, turnover both hands. So he was about almost 20 and 10, probably around more like 18 and 10 around there. But he could get you buckets and score in a big way. So that would be my 5 for the guys that ain't made no All-Star teams.
That was a lot of my 5. Not gonna hold you. So I gotta regroup. Keith, you ready? Oh, wait, but this is the question I want to ask. So LO and Rudy Gay have all the talent in the world. Corey Maggette, I can see why he didn't make an All-Star team. Mike Bibby's a little limited in certain aspects. He's probably the 5th options on that team. Why are these uber talented guys not making the All-Star team? Is it because they just don't have that killer instinct? Or did they sacrifice their career and their talent to kind of stay on rosters, things like that?
That's a great question. For Rudy, I really don't know why he never made an All-Star team. I'd have to think more. But Lamar, he was on bad teams.
The Clippers.
And he wasn't like he's not so talented that like I'm gonna carry y'all to the playoffs type of guy. And he, even when he was with us, with the Lakers, he'd be kind of up and down. Like, one night he might come in and give you like 28 and 12, and the next night he might give you like 10 and 5. So he was a little too inconsistent. Why was he so inconsistent? I'm not sure. He seems like more like one of them super talented guys that
That
kind
don't
of
love the game.
that kind of get by from being like he was 6. You know, he's always one of the biggest kids. He could put it on the floor, lefty, he could get to the bucket, cross you up at 6'11", had a little bit of J2, but not like oh, I want to be the greatest version of Lamar Odom that I can ever be. Like Rudy,
Yeah.
Rudy strikes me like he did want to be the greatest version of himself. But for Lamar, I think it was a little bit of that, not wanting to be that hungry top dog, work your ass off kind of guy and being inconsistent. But yes, a top 5, like
Yeah.
in any given draft, a top 5 talent.
I say that Rudy had a similar issue that Jamal's having now or has had in his career. It was hella wings in the league when Rudy was in there. Melo.
You also got to think, like, the players that are on these all-star teams, they're usually the number one guy, right? So, I mean, if they're the number one guy and the people that we're naming are not the number one guy, you know, it's really hard to make that team.
Yeah.
So when he was in Memphis, I guess it would have been Zach Randolph.
Yeah, it's Zebo for sure.
He was doing numbers. He was doing like 20 and 20 games. Like 20 points, 20 rebounds.
That Memphis team, man, they had some talent, man. Woo!
What was it? The Spurs, I think? Might have been Tim Duncan in now.
Prior to them, Mike Conley in his prime, Tony Allen, Rudy, Zebo, and Mark Gasol. That's a 5, dog.
And it fits together well too.
Yes.
It wasn't like an overlap. Everybody did something, like their skill sets all meshed perfectly. They just want to say, I'd have to look. My memory is wanting to say the Spurs and Tim Duncan.
Well, that was sort of the beginning of the DFS era. So it's probably like I'm sure they got bounced by, lesser teams than we're thinking of. Like they probably got bounced by the Rockets at some point. James Harden Rockets. They just probably ran into. It was some good Western Conference teams in the 2010s. So they just probably got bounced. The Thunder before they broke up. Like
with Katie and
Russ.
Westbrook. Yeah.
Yeah.
The West always been a jungle. Like
for sure, still is to this day
since I can remember it.
Yeah. Keith, you ready?
Yeah, let's get it. It was tough not to swagger jack everyone. I had to keep one player at least, but this is my 5. At the 1, I got Ron Harper. Can do a little bit of everything: pass, score, defend. He was 6'6". He's a big point guard. So that's where I'm going at the 1. At my 2, got Rod Strickland. Kind of a throwback player, but at his time, he was a bucket.
I shouldn't have went last because, all the guys are gone. But go ahead.
At my 3, there's still some guys left. I think you can pull out. I kept scratching out people on my list and adding people. At my 3, I got Jason Richardson.
Oh, okay.
Bucket, athletic, bouncy. A lot of these people that we glamorize, he has the same skill set. As he's super athletic, could get a bucket. It'll be my cornerstone player. At my 4, I had to keep this guy, Lamar Odom. He was 7 feet, could pass. He was your modern day point forward before they were popularized. So at my 5, I got Tony Kukoc.
At a space in 5. Okay.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And even though, these aren't household names, I'll put this roster up against any of y'all. And I'm pretty confident. That's where I'm at.
You losing in 7, bro.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I got a lot of mismatch issues for you guys.
So
at the 1, at the 5, at the 3, it'll be a good game for sure.
Rudy Gay would be fine at the 3.
Rudy Gay get blown by Jason Richardson.
not from Rudy, no.
You don't remember Rudy? He might have locked him up. He might have locked J. Rich up.
He was locking up Bron. He was locking up who else? Paul George. He'd been fine.
Richard Jefferson was someone else I was looking at one time. But I rather go with Jason 3. Richard Jefferson, my bad. That was another person I was going, but I'd rather take Jason.
And we'll probably at some point do the exercise of who's what teams all-star, starting five, like the Bulls. And
that was easy.
All right, well, hold on. With the Bulls, Kukoc probably is the five, is your five there. Oh well, never mind. It's Joe Kim. But when you look at the '90s Bulls, that later era, it's like Kukoc at the five, Robin at the four, Pip, Mike, Ron Harper. That's kind of the five that you kind of think of. So that's a good list, Keith. I like that one. All right, I guess I'll go. Y'all done took all the good players, man. Let me see. All right, at the one, I'm going Rod Strickland. Handle, dimes, Kyrie before Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Layup package, the whole nine. He's one of those uber talented guys that probably didn't put his all into the game, but if he did, you know, who knows what he would have been. Like, because you think of, if he's Kyrie before Kyrie, and if Kyrie was 6'6", Kyrie would probably be one of the better players who ever played this game, but he's not. So he's not. But
He'll be top 10.
He is, man. Take a second and go and watch Kyrie's highlights. He is a god basketball player. Like, he is like the real deal offensive player for real. All right, my two is gonna be CJ McCollum. I'm gonna take CJ because y'all done took all the good twos. But CJ, solid player. He's had a good career. He was Dame's sidekick, can shoot. Has had a good career. I think he probably, when they, were running into the Warriors every year, he probably should have made an all-star team during that time, but he just didn't, because they kept getting their ass busted by the Warriors. And but his numbers were good. He can go get you 20 to 25 every night. He's had a pretty good career. My three is LO. I'm putting LO at the three because my four is Kukoc. And so I kind of think that they both could, kind of space the floor, kind of handle when you need it to. And they both kind of similar players in that sense. But LO, like y'all said, 7 feet, can get it off the glass, take it coast to coast. Kukoc, knockdown shooter. And, I got to give a nod to the Bulls. And my five is Al Jefferson. You get a ball to Al. Al was one of those guys in his prime. He was 20 and 10 a night, but he could go out and get you 30, 35, 40 if he hot like that. And he was impossible to check. Back to the basket, turn over both shoulders, step back, pull, grill you. I had it all when he was in his prime. And so that's my five. I took some guys off because y'all had some guys, but I feel good about mine.
It's a solid list. It's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like LO at the three, and you push up Kukoc to the four.
Or yeah, smart.
You got a smaller five, but he can go get buckets.
Yeah. That Jamal Murray pick, man, that's probably the best one. I like that one.
That was the best. That was the best sneak pick there because he had.
Yeah, for sure.
He deserves it.
I just could have swore he had been in all. I'm like, dog, he's the second best player on a championship team and one that's like always in the hunt. The like clear cut number two. That is wild that he has never laced up from the All-Star game. That's wild. That's wild.
Is this the year, or is it too much competition?
It depends on how long Jokic is out.
Yeah.
I think he can make a case for himself if he's, like I said, he's averaging like 30 almost. It's right at it. It just depends on how many games they win, as well as what kind of numbers he puts up while Jokic is out.
They still got a really good record with Jokic out. The All-Star, the secondary guys aren't picked until I think February 15th, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got some time to make a case. And I think that, he knows this. He knows everything we're talking about. He's going to try to get there.
Everybody's saying it. Yeah, that's
for sure. All right. Well, that was a good exercise.